Hello, Cancers. Guess what, y'all? Y'all got the most views for this month, so you have a bonus video. So, when I do the angel cards, I'm sorry, welcome to my platform. For those that are new to my platform, I am Divine Spiritual, which means that my higher self, first of all, God has blessed me with the gift along with the energies that He has created that has allowed me to communicate with divine energy. Okay. And other than that, I'm going to have the same chorus at the end of the video. So you get two for the price of one, right? Two affirmations, two things that your angels want you to know or work on. What divine energy wants you to know or work on, and another monthly oracle card. Okay. So your crystals. Oh, I'm sorry. This also too. I want to start the video off telling you how to contact me, where to contact me, and all of that good stuff. But I feel that before I go into your cards, I would like to have, give you a chance to either stay on and listen to the cards, or after the reading, I will definitely, I meant to say this. So after the reading, I would definitely give my contact information and then go into the oracle cards just in case you're not interested in the oracle cards. So let's get started. Your crystals. I have more crystals for you. I hope I did give you some in the last video. Your first one is a aquamarine, and your second one is a ametrine. Now, with your aquamarine, you're feeling, for those of you who have the aquamarine crystal, you feel that you can move forward, um, but not just yet. For those of you who already have the ametrine crystal, you trust your intuition, excuse me, or you trust your intuitions, um, especially when it comes to hard decisions. Please forgive me. I'm never up. Well, I can't say I'm never up this late, but I've never been moved to do a video this late. So I don't know if there's someone watching now or someone to watch when they wake up. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But I definitely have a message for you. Okay, so for some of you, you have a fear of your money. Um, it looks like you moved your money, or yeah, it looks like you moved your money. It's involving a relationship, and it's a secret. Nobody knows about it, and now it's giving you like thoughts, fabricated thoughts, or fears that don't really exist. Now, for some of you, you have fear of relationships when it comes to love and work. However, you feel like you have solid ideas, um, but it's like someone keeps taking the solid ideas away from you, or your solid ideas are being rejected. And again, this is work or relationship, or it could be both. So you feel undermined, and for some reason, you're still staying in the situation. You haven't thought about how to make it better or leaving the situation. Okay, so my spread is the Celtic cross. I have a spread laid down already, and then with this deck, I'm going to clarify what's down on this table. Now, a lot of times things don't need clarified, but I'll go ahead and shuffle the deck up because when a card lays in the same position, it is major. So presently, I see someone that is very fulfilling and feeling romantic. You are happy with your family and friends. You feel like you're making wise decisions when it comes to your children. And you're a person that someone can trust. Definitely someone a person can trust. And this could be related to you, Cancer, or Scorpio, or Pisces. Now, what's crossing some of you is that you're not following your passion, especially when it comes to your job. Um, and it's because you don't feel like you're being compensated for your talents. We're going to come back to that. Like I said, we're going to come back to every card I speak on. Now, for some of you, I'm sorry, and that could be pertaining to a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. Now, for some of you, maybe years ago, you did not trust people. Well, not people. You didn't trust that everything happens for a reason. Um, you didn't remove yourself from negative emotions from others, and you allowed your frightens and fears to pretty much consume you. So, this is you, Cancer, definitely, or a Cancer or Pisces, or you have a Cancer or Pisces in your chart. By the way, I know I'm late. Please forgive me. This reading is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This reading is for Cancer. And it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you have Cancer and Uranus, Neptune, or Pluto, they're currently in retrograde. Moving on. Um, Maybe a couple months ago, some of you didn't feel creative. You didn't feel in your power. You felt and you blah, 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 blah. You have a fear when it comes to your emotions. It could be work related or personal. Now, for some of you, a couple of months ago, you were not looking to the future with some type of drive. Um, you were kind of like not believing in that, like happy changes could come to you. All right. Now, for some of you, coming very soon, I do see romance. Um, I see falling in love, being swept off your feet. But you also have to stay grounded during this emotional um, feelings that you'll be having. Okay. And I see some of you, um, okay, you feel like you're in a band and you are reaching out to others for assistance. For some of you, you feel it's a poor timing for career change. Um, but money is definitely an issue that's bothering you. Okay, so for some of you currently around you, there are some people who feel like you're impulsive. They feel like you're not smart. They feel like they feel like you don't think before you do things, and they feel that you're not focused on your life the way that you should be. Um, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to all of them, but wow. Also, um, with that information I just shared, there will be a sudden event or sudden changes. Your hopes and fears. And wow, with this fall in this position. Your hopes and fears are you have none. The moon card is here to help you let go of worry and fear. So I won't say you have none, but you have the moon card to help you with your worries and with your fears. So that's a good thing. I'm happy to see that in that position. Lastly, some of you are feeling self-confident. Um, you're passionate or dealing with a passionate person and charming. One of you are restless. And also with this information, something is going to come up and you're going to have to take immediate action. But also, this is pertaining to a a passionate relationship because one of you two are passionate. One of you two are passionate. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So now I'm going to clarify what I have down on the board. And I'm going to place a card on each position. Oh boy, I'm so happy to be reading on YouTube. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And the comments that I get, I'm now starting to realize that it's from accounts from people who are like not 18 or not 21 yet. Where okay. So presently I said that someone is feeling you're around people you can trust and you just feel like you have a new family, you feel like you're raising your kids right. Everything's gravy, but at the same time, There is some type of selfishness going on. There's someone who's trying to control you that's around you, which can put you in an unhealthy situation. Someone's keeping secrets from you as well. I see a sexual addiction. I see someone overspending money. I see some type of substance abuse. I see that someone is compulsive. Yeah. So I really hope that this situation gets attended to throughout the reading. And if you just give me one moment, because of course I pulled in I like to keep an eye on what they were. Okay, so show up again. Two in the reading is very important. So you already do. Well, let me wait and see what comes out of that right there. Because if that come up 3 times, it's gonna be interesting. Go ahead and shuffle because I was supposed to, but I already did it. If I was supposed to do it, and maybe get a fresh deck and sort some things around. So with some of you, I said that was blocking or crossing you is that you don't have passion when it comes to your career because you don't feel you're being compensated properly. Now, this could also pertain to a Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Well, whatever the situation is, you're going to leave this situation. Um, it will take some time. It will take one day at a time for you to start following your passion again, especially when it comes to your career. Um, you will deal with draining issues, draining problems, you with drama, but the future is very bright after you go, well, after you make this decision and go through this transition. So a couple years ago, I said that some of you that do not trust that everything happens for a reason. You may remove yourself from negative um, emotions, like you have some type of fear when it comes to emotions. Now, this could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So let's see what's up with that. What's up with it is your feelings is hurt. Your feelings is hurt because there was a male or a woman, possibly under the age of 30. They were difficult to understand. They were a quitter. They were an imposter. They were not as they appeared. I'm sorry to hear that. Although if they have not been exposed, they will be exposed. They also told white lies, and they pretend to like people when they didn't. They talk behind people's back. So I really hope that that is over. So a couple months ago, I said that some of you are not taking action when it comes to your creativity. Let's see what's going on. And that's because the divine is trying to communicate with you. You're seeing all the signs, but you're not accepting it. Therefore, you may be having restless nights. This is pertaining to a Cancer, Virgo. I'm sorry, a Cancer, yourself, uh, 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 Pisces, or a Scorpio, but also it could be pertaining to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But yeah, that's what that's about. Also, with you not accepting the divine and flowing with the divine, you're like overthinking stuff, you're overanalyzing stuff. Um, your love life might be like in turmoil, like it might be not going so good right now into the month of November. But what I wanted to show you was the situation um, will work itself out because you did get the Empress in that position, but then you have an Empress upright. So everything's gonna be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Okay, moving on. Maybe a couple months ago, again, some of you were not looking into the future with optimism. Um, yeah, you were just not. I think that has something to do with the divine again, to be quite honest. It's like you see the divine is there to help you, but you're not taking heed. So we're gonna find out. Okay, so it's pertaining to a male or a female over the age of 40. You didn't look into the future with optimism because someone, or it could be you, you have a you're very abrupt and you're judgmental. You speak with authority, or the person speaks with authority. So this is pertaining to a Gemini, um, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Mm. Okay. So next, I said that coming within the next couple of months for some of you is romantic, which is romance, maybe some drama, some flirting, and suddenly falling in love. And this is with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The love is going to sweep you off your feet. You're going to feel captivated. One second. So with this situation, I'm also showing that this is pertaining to a male or female um, over the age of 40. I'm also getting Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy here. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Um, the relationship will become judgmental. Um, or one of you are judgmental now, like maybe this is happening now. Some of or that person is closed minded when it comes to new ideas. This person is going to create unhappiness for you. I just have to tell you what it is that I have here on my table. Okay, moving on. Um, so within the next couple of months, some of you are, um, like I said, you're starting to reach out others for assistance. Um, you did not take a career change because it's bad timing. If you did, or you think about it, I'm letting you know it's not a good time to do that. So we're going to see what's going on with that. And that's pertaining to a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But so far, you don't have too many cards that or upside down. So you're reaching out to others for assistance, and I said now is not a good time for a career change. And this is backed up with your King of Cups. That's verifying that. So that's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this is male or female. They usually have a warm, caring personality. They're outgoing. They seem and appear and probably are emotionally imbalanced. They're responsible. You can count on this person. This person does give wise advice. And this person may also have an authoritative figure and is respected by the community, by everyone, but by a lot of people. And when it comes to love, this person is trustworthy. For some of you, I said that you're not focused, you're impulsive, and when it comes to certain things, you're undetermined. Excuse me. So let's see what this is all about. Capricorn bonus reading October 2019. I actually just like need three more cards. Okay, so I got one. You're not focused, you're impulsive, and you're not determined when it comes to certain things. It's because someone betrayed you. It's because you had a loss, maybe a friendship, maybe a love. There is someone out there who is envying you or feels jealous of you. Um, Somebody has some type of anger issues, um, possibly some criminal acts. Someone was cheated out of money, maybe, and they lost their possessions or their home. So that's why you feel the way you feel. And this could be in regards to a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So for your hopes and fears, I told you that your hopes and fears will be okay because your moon card is here, okay, to help you with your hopes and fears. But I still put a card down on top of that moon card. So I actually need two more cards to pop out of this deck because we have two more cards that we, and it only just gave me one. So the moon is helping you out, and along with it, you have great changes coming in store for you. So after your fear is over, you'll have a lot of new ideas and great changes and new opportunities. You're going to pave your way. You're going to be traveling, relocating. Um, but when but if it were to ever come to a contract, you need to be able to look that over through detail. Okay, patience is needed for some of you, and some of you will be picking up some type of project that you set aside, maybe a book or something you started to work on, and you let it go. You're going to start working on it again. Okay, and now lastly, for some of you, I said um, you're charming, you're self confident, you're passionate. Another passionate relationship going on here, but I'm just going to, you know, one more card, please, to go on top of that card. That was more than one card. It was two. If two come again, I'm going to read both. And two came and two it is. So, what you feeling that way? Either you or that person is immature, they're lazy, they have a lack of ambition. Um, there's going to be some type of lost love, and you might feel like you're at a low, point in your life. Mm, you could possibly lose your job, your home, or a loved one. It's definitely relationship trouble. It could even be a broken off engagement. So overall, you need to deal with the reality of this situation when it comes. Don't kill me. I'm just a messenger. I will tell you that so far it is pertaining to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart. It can also be pertaining to a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And again, this is emotional issues, separation from the one you love. Um, Something happened that was out of your control. It led to disappointment and heartache. Healing, of course, takes time, but you will heal. Um, when you heal, you'll go through your own personal growth. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news for whoever that is for. So, what I also like to do is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so you have 7 high Arcana cards down on the table. Well, I like to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't have any views. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'll figure it out. Okay, so I like to pick up all your cards off the table just to make sure that you didn't have anything double, if that makes sense. Some people like to know those things, so I'm just going to make sure that you didn't have anything double here. Okay, so while I'm just quiet, if you are if you would like to contact me outside of YouTube, I can be reached on Facebook at Spiritual Divine 22. I'm a lot more active on that page, and yeah, I'm a lot more active on that page, and I could I could be reached there for you have you do have your two wands are in reverse. Okay, you have two wands in reverse. Hope you see that. So again, that simplifies that's either a male or female who's controlling, overbearing, quick tempered, relationship, personal and at work, they're quick tempered, they're judgmental, they have no tolerance when it comes to others, they're rude, um, yeah, they like drama and unhappiness. So this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for sure. This is why I like to do this. Now you do have the Three of Wands, but you also have the Three of Wands that came back up, right? So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we're going to keep the one that's upright. Okay, so yes, I can be reached at Facebook, Spiritual Divine 22. Um, you can I prefer to be contacted for personal readings though through spiritualdivine22 at gmail.com. Um, spiritual divine22 at gmail.com. There you can get there I can email you and let you know what your prices and rates are for everything. I do my oracle separate and I do my reading separate, or they can be combined. And 9 times out of 10, when I do my readings, I get other messages when I do readings, not oracles, but when I do readings, okay. I promise y'all I'm almost done. I know y'all looking like this lady is crazy. But I gotta make sure that I'm giving y'all all the information y'all need. That's all. That's definitely all. We gotta have that. We gotta have clarity. See, your Ten of Cups came. One came in right side up, one came in right side down. So uh, we're going to claim the one that's right side up, which is being emotionally fulfilled with life and friends and new beginnings and being around people you can trust. Your Five of Cups both came upside down, and I'll remind you what those mean. So when your Five of Cups come upside down, again, this is a separation from someone that you loved. It caused a lot of stress. One of you are out of control. There's a lot of disappointment and heartache. Even though this uh, heartache will pass in time, um, it still gives you some conflicting emotions when it comes to this person. Um, but at the end, you will grow or learn something personal from this situation. So this is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Most definitely a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you did have your Five of Cups both came in upright, which is awesome. So pretty much to the person I said that's reaching out for assistance for money and that message there is for you to not change your jobs right now. Not a good idea. Okay, so whew, you also have the page of swords twice. Again, this could be a male or a female under the age 30. They're unpredictable and they're different to understand. They don't finish things through. They are not who they are not the person as they appear to be. Um, this person will be exposed, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person tells white lies. This person can pretend to like you to your face and not and do certain things behind your back. So you cannot trust this person. And can you believe it? You have three King of Swords. I mean, you have three King of Swords. So again, I'll remind you with this denotes or dictates or can be of male or female under the age of 40. I'm sorry, under the age of 40. They don't show their emotions. They don't even create small talk, but yet they are still like and very, very, very intelligent and very organized. They can be abrupt. They can be judgmental. Um, they may have natural leadership skills or abilities. They believe very high in their religion. When they speak with authority. Um, they have good instincts. They do have good common sense as well. That's awesome, right? But all this other stuff, I don't know. They sometimes have great ideas, and they are very high standard when it comes to their moral standards. They hold them very high. And that again still is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so now we're going to go into your um, other cards. So, what your angel wants you to know or work on is quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet place and respective state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen, listen. Your other affirmation says the message positive news, positive outcome. Positive news, positive outcome. And I'm going to read that for you now. So your other affirmation for this month before this month is out is I thank the earth and stars for every blessing. I give thanks for love that fills and surrounds me. I am loved unconditionally by a benevolent universe. My mind is full of light. My heart is forever grateful. Ashe. And so it is. Now, what your divine energy wants you to know and work on, it says, bust out of your cocoon. Bust out of your out of your cocoon. I couldn't. I got tongue tied. Bust out of your cocoon. And I'm going to read what that means. And amen. Your divine energy is calling you to push past your fears and limitations and have the courage and confidence needed to soar to new heights. You are on the threshold of spreading your spiritual wings and brand new directions and embracing your full potential. This is a very exciting time and well worth and discomfort you may be feeling. So your divine invitation is be honest and release what no longer resonates with you. Step away from things, situations, and people that do not bring joy and vitality. To reach out for something greater, you must first let go of what is in your hand. You are entering a time of spiritual empowerment, able to fully engage with life or with life on your terms. You are today and what you want to experience right now. Once you decide, nothing stands in your way. And last but not least, this is a beautiful chord. I've never seen it before. It says crystals and it says focus. Crystals, focus. That is such a pretty chord. They look like amethyst all over the place. Okay, so it says that it's time to bring your complete focus back to the subject of your inquiry. Eliminate all distractions and give this your undivided attention. Whether this is a project, relationship, or simply a relaxing time spent walking in nature, be fully present to the situation. This sharpening of focus will expand your awareness and allow your inner guidance to penetrate your consciousness, which can then be portrayed into appropriate action. By being focused with clarity. You are in the flow of your life force and, in fact, have become one with it. It is not a heavy, vigilant, or tension filled state, but one of relaxed attention. Keep your eyes, ears, and heart focused on which you need to pay attention to, and miracles can be created. To paraphrase a fictional elder, use the force, and it is in life enhancing ways. Well, I definitely would like to thank everyone for all of their time. Thank you for all of the likes. We'll see who is next month up and running for the most likes. Please subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, share, please. Um, don't be afraid to do that. But I can't even say that because, like I said, I get comments and then they disappear. But I really think it's because their account is either under the age of 18 or under the age of 21. I'm not sure. But anyway, congratulations, Cancer, for having a bonus video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Divine love, light, peace, and energy.